So today I am going to start on a little project that I've been wanting to do. I've been wanting to have a place where I can write like grocery lists and that kind of thing down. So I thought it'd be a cool idea to kind of do a chalkboard on the end of one of my cabinets here. So that's what I'm going to be attempting to do. I'm going to use this Valspar black chalkboard paint. Now my husband is going to be building me a frame to go around this, and I will show you a little bit of how he did that. But otherwise, I will get started.
Okay, so the frame is just, it's paint grade soft maple, and I did a simple frame. It's 5/16 thick. I didn't do any miters. I just glued it straight in like a box. And then the tray, I wanted to be able to store the chalk here. So it's the same wood. You know, I cut this out, cut the miters on there, took a router bit and routed out the tray, and then we just glued the frame to that, and that's all it is.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is draw a line on the inside of the frame here, so I have an idea as to where the paint needs to go. Okay, now that I got my line drawn here, I'm going to take a medium sanding block and I'm going to sand down inside it where I'm going to be painting, because these cabinets are pretty newly painted and they've got kind of a little bit of a glossy finish, and the paint, the chalkboard paint says you want a dull surface. Okay, now I'm going to take a fine sanding block and go over it with that. Okay, now I'm going to take a piece of tack cloth to get all of the residue from the sanding off. But as you can see, I started painting this. I'm just using a normal brush. I've mixed my paint real well, and I'm just going to apply the first coat of this. Okay, so I've got it like that, and my husband just told me I need to go a 1/4 inch outside of the line so that it doesn't have any gaps once the frame is on. So I'm going to go ahead and extend this out a 1/4 inch all the way around. That is what the first coat looks like. So it says this has to dry for 24 hours. So hopefully it's not going to take a whole bunch of coats, because that's going to take a really long time. But I will let this dry for 24 hours and then I will come back and hit it again. Okay, so while I'm waiting for the paint to dry, I'm going to go ahead and sand this down a little bit. I'm going to use the medium again and just hit it roughly. There's a little bit of glue on here that I'm trying to get off. Okay, that's pretty good, so I'm just going to rough sand the rest of this real quick. And my husband's already done a sand on this, so this is just kind of a touch-up sand. And then once I'm done doing this with the medium sanding block, I'm going to hit it with a fine sanding block, and then the tack cloth, and then it'll be on to spray paint. Okay, so now show them the color. We're gonna paint this kind of aqua teal color to match some of the highlights in our kitchen. And I'm letting my husband do it because I have no faith in my spray painting abilities. Okay, that's the first coat. We will hit it again here in a few more minutes. Okay, we painted this about 4 times, and this is the result. Looks pretty good. So that's done. I'm gonna set that aside and keep working on my chalk paint. And here's what this looks like after 1 coat. You can see how streaky it is with the brush lines. I'm gonna go ahead and try a roller instead on this. That should give it a much smoother appearance. I shouldn't have used the brush to begin with, but I will use a roller now for the second coat. This is what it looks like with the roller. And as you can see, it did a considerably better job covering than the brush. So, note to self, don't use a brush. Okay, I did a 3rd coat with the roller, and the roller definitely did a much better job at covering. So I think I'm good. And so now we're going to hang the frame on this.
So I don't want to use any adhesives because I don't want somebody to have to destroy the cabinet to get this off if they want to change things. So I'm putting on double-sided sticky tape. I think it's also referred to as carpet tape. And that's going to help kind of be an additional fastener. And then I'm just going to use pin nails to nail it up there. And this isn't weight bearing or anything, so we just want it to, we just want it to stay up there and hold the chalk.
Okay, and here I've got a little spray paint in a cup and a Q-tip, and I'm gonna just go along and kind of fill in these little pinhole. Okay, so now I'm going to see if the chalk actually works on this. And it does. Very cool. And I like the little pop of color that it adds to my almost all white kitchen. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.